We're digging further into the citizen proposed tax referendum to stop that 34% tax increase here in Nashville and how it could affect the building of schools in Davidson County for years to come. This is a story you will only see here on 4. News 4's Ryan Breslin tonight shows us why, if approved, the Bellevue area, Ryan, could be the first area affected.
Yeah, Tracy, it's taken Metro leaders almost a decade to finalize plans to leave this Hillwood High School behind and build new in Bellevue. But they say that language in the proposed referendum could stop that process again.
We fought for years to get it approved.
The land once home to Hope Park Church is bought and paid for. $20 million already invested in it the last 2 years to build a new Hillwood High School. But there's concern the project may be put off indefinitely.
We're going to be in a gridlock. The building is literally falling apart.
That's Mom Carrie Cannon. Her son would go to the school, but the way the referendum petition is written, any bond over $15 million must be approved by another voter referendum. Yes, another trip to the polls. It does, however, exclude educational classrooms.
If they'd meant schools, they would have said schools. They said classroom exemption. Classrooms are only 40% of a modern school.
That's why there's fear an election and vote against the tax hike would end this $120 million project currently listed in the capital improvements budget for this year.
You are at the mercy of some follow-on election as to whether you can build this. All progress comes to a stop, and then do you have to put more repair money into Hillwood to keep it going for a few more years?
One school board member says that's not really an option either.
Because we've already approved this, we're not allowed to spend any more money on the existing Hillwood building, which means all those safety issues are going to remain until we get this one built.
Both a former and the current Metro Council member of that district point out the fiscal responsibility as well.
We know that it's going to cost more next year to build something than we could this year. It's going to cost more the year after.
If this passes and our bond rating drops, it costs more money to borrow money, and our expenses are going to go up, and it'll make this a non-starter.
So let's bring that to your attention again, the exception on bonds for the construction of educational classrooms, which the mayor said doesn't cover full school buildings. Now, the author of the petition did send me a statement. This is what he said, and he said, school buildings are ancillary to the classrooms and covered by the exception. Education is a core function of government. Tracy, he says saying otherwise is just a scare tactic.